Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about our reviews, which, we've talked a little bit about gaining reviews. We got Yelp reviews, and Google reviews. Some others out there, Home Advisor, things like that, depending on your field. Would be which one is the strongest, but let's just use Google because Google's going to apply, across the board. If somebody's searching for your product, somebody's going to come out in that Google map. So let's use that as an example. The point I want to make here about those is when you got those, reviews already going on, you want to get that into your website at some point. Generally, you're going to use what we call a plugin. A plugin is kind of like a little app, let's say, that goes on your site, and it pulls the information from, in this case, Google Review. So that's something that, depending again on your industry, but for the most part, that's gotten so mainstream that. I guess maybe if you have no reviews, you wouldn't use it, or if you had really bad reviews, you wouldn't use it. But then again, you're going to have some other problems if you got, bad reviews. You should be really working on your business, not on your website. So find yourself a plugin, and that could be in the form of like a little box that'll actually, show the stars, show how many reviews, and even populate, a couple. You could, control this. You could, have it populate, 3 or 4 reviews, depending on, on your site, the space that you have available. Maybe you got a column on the right side or on the left side that really, it's a little bit dead for you. You don't really have something, there. You can populate it with that. What I like about it is that when somebody goes to your site, they're looking, your product, service, this, that, and the other, but right off of the bat, they don't have to go anywhere else. They can see right there, bam, hey, here we are, look at our reviews, right off of the bat, give yourself some credibility. Not a lot of sites, have that. I don't know why. Maybe it creates a little bit of delay in your speed, but my recommendation is if you got the good reviews and you worked hard at that, show that off. And preferably, I recommend that you have it visible, because you could have a little link also at the top that says, check out our reviews. Of course, then somebody would have to, click on that, go somewhere else, a little more work involved. And, if somebody's really into your product, and they spend some time there, they probably will do that. But, I like to hit them right up front. They hit my page, boom, they got my headliners, the initial impression, and right there on that same, preferably above the fold, which is, without even scrolling, again, obviously on a desktop, they would see that right there, get some confidence, and, have them, continue to, to check you out and evaluate your products, your services. So put yourself, get your plug-in a plug-in, right? I was going to say that, but that's redundant. So yeah. Plug in a plug-in on your website and show off your reviews. If you don't have reviews, then let's start working on that.